So welcome to AWS Solution Architecture Associate Day number 5. Yesterday we have created our first EC2 instance, and yesterday I told you that we will discuss about the EC2 instance more in detail today. So today is a Friday. Fine. So let me start the discussion. So now tell me, yesterday we have created one EC2 instance, correct? So that EC2 instance is which type of EC2 instance? Like on-demand EC2 instance or reserved EC2 instance or spot EC2 instance, which kind of EC2 instance it is. So in short, how many types of EC2 instance are there that we will discuss? Yes, and EC2 options, that is nothing but the EC2 options like on-demand or reserved or spot instance or dedicated or load balancing or which kind of EC2 instance you have. So that we will discuss today. So let me start from here. So on demand, yes. What do you mean by on demand? Yes. What do you mean by on demand? Just focus on the word. On demand means what? If I want to create the EC2 instance based on the on demand means, sometimes if you heard, then you know about sometimes we are saying that I want to create the EC2 instance on the spot. We are saying that I need it right now. So right now means what? Means you are creating one EC2 instance which you need immediately. So whatever, all the people, those who was there yesterday we have created one virtual server on the cloud, on the Amazon, like your PC, correct? You can use it anywhere. You can store the data. Even I am storing my data onto the cloud. So yesterday, whatever the EC2 instance we have created, that comes under one of this category. So here you can see we have on-demand EC2 instance, spot, reserved or dedicated. So let me quickly go through it and let me play with the virtual server today, because this is important and this is what you have to do in your laptop, or when you will start your, when you will start working as a cloud engineer or even network engineer or security engineer. Nowadays, you have to create this kind of stuff. So on demand means what? You can say you can pay a fixed amount by the hour. You can pay a fixed amount by hour or by the second with no commitment when you use on demand. Like suppose if you are saying that I want to create one EC2 instance, but I don't know when I will use it. Whenever you require, you can use it. That is on demand. Spot instance means what? Enable you to charge whatever price you want for capacity. For an example, it allowing you to save even more money if your applications are flexible start and end time. Means here, see here your time is not fixed. Whenever you want to log in, you can log in and you can use it. But here you have somehow fixed time. Here somehow fixed time. Spot instance. Spot means what? Spot means, like you are informing to Amazon AWS that this is my start time, this is my end time. In between this time, I will use the EC2 instance. So if you are fixed, if you are already decided on something, then you can save your money. Reserved instance. Reserved means what? Give you with a capacity reserved and large saving on an instance hourly free. Simple. Reserved means what? Suppose if you'll like if you're asking to Amazon that I want one virtual server, so Amazon will say, okay, tell me for how long you want this virtual server. You will say I need it 3 months. Okay, Amazon will say, okay, then you have to pay me 20,000. If you will say 6 months, then maybe Amazon will say you have to total pay me 30,000. If you will say I need for 1 year, then Amazon will say 50,000. Can you compare the price? 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. Reserved means what? You are reserving something for long time. You are reserving something for long time, correct? So it gives you the capacity reserve and large saving on the instance hourly free. There are 3 types of upfront payment: full payment, partial upfront payment, or no upfront payment. A 1 year or a 3-year term is available. This one is, this is best for the people, those who want to move their entire data onto the cloud. Here, Amazon says that if you are purchasing something from me, if you will take it for 1 year, you can save the money. If you will take it for 2 years, 3 years, still you can save the money. But if you are saying that I want it only for 1 hour, then you are not coming in this category. Then you have to go with this one. Dedicated physical EC2 server for your use. Dedicated, like we are saying dedicated lease line, there's dedicated ISP in our networking. correct? We are saying that I need fixed 100 Mbps speed from Eastlink or from Bell or from Vodafone or from Idea, from Etisalat, from Do. Correct. So here, these are the types of EC2 instance that if you are cloud engineer, which kind of EC2 instance you want, which kind of EC2 instance you want. Here I've mentioned everything in detail. You can see this is the on demand. You can see on demand means 100%, reserved means 60%, and sport means 20%. Correct. This is whatever we have discussed. Now this is reserved. Reserved means what? Discount. You are reserving something for a long time. Correct. Here you can see Amazon EC2 reserve the instance provide a significant discount up to 72%. This is official number mentioned in the Amazon website. Correct. Compared to on demand pricing and provide a capacity reservation when used in a specific availability zone. That means in short, you are reserving something. Sport instance. Sport instance is a purchasing option that allow a customer to purchase unused Amazon EC2 computer capacity at a high reduced rate. Sport instance, the symbol of sport instances look like this one. Regular EC2 instance look like this one. Optimized EC2 instance look like this one. Yes, and dedicated means you are saying that I want it for my use only. I want this one for my use only. So dedicated instance are Amazon EC2 instance that run in a VPC on a hardware that's dedicated to a single customer. Suppose, let's say this is nothing but the BAPI. So BAPI says that I need one virtual server and no one can access to this virtual server except me. I want it dedicatedly to me. I will not share my CPU, my RAM, my ROM with anyone. No, I don't want to share. Correct. So that is nothing but your dedicated instance. So these are the instance type. You can see these are the just family name, one kind of family name: D2, R4, M4, C4, G2, L2, F1, T2, P2, and X1. To be honest, when you will come to know that what is the role of this all instance type, when you will start as a cloud and when you will start working as a cloud engineer, when your manager will say that, okay, Bapi, can you explain, can you please understood the requirement of this customer? So when this customer will say, okay, I want to create one EC2 instance only for one day, then definitely you will put that particular thing into the on demand category. So something which you will get from here and something which you will get when you will start working as a real cloud engineer. Correct. So you can see, if I will say I will go with the D2, then it will be a dense storage and file server, data warehouse, and and Hadoop and this all things. So this is just one screenshot which I took from the Amazon website. This is just for your information. Now, before moving to the EBS, let me play with EC2 instance today. So all the people, as I told you earlier before starting of the session, that if you are attending the session, please attend the session regularly. Now, all the people, those who was not there, they don't know that how to create the EC2 instance. If you remember, yesterday we have created one EC2 instance, yes or no? Yesterday, we have created one virtual server, correct? So same virtual server I will access today. Same virtual server I will create the today, and I will allow you to access. Sometimes you will access, sometimes you will not access. That will be based on your access control list. Correct. Now, when you will access, when you will log in, when you will restart the virtual server, what about the public IP? It will be same or it will change. So what I will do now, I will just create one more virtual server and I will allow you to access. I will allow you to access, and let me I will allow you to access, and we will see that how you are able to access or not. Correct. So right now I don't have anything. You can see this is my EC2 dashboard. So when you will go, you will find one EC2 dashboard over here. Yes, so this is my EC2 dashboard. I don't have anything. If you remembered yesterday, we have created one EC2 instance, and if you know, lastly I deleted the EC2 instance. Lastly, I have terminated the EC2 instance. Now, if you remember, when we created EC2 instance yesterday, I have created this key pair. So if you create multiple EC2 instance and if you not delete the key pair, you will at the last you will get the long list of key pair. So better to delete the key pair as well. So whenever you will delete anything, Amazon will take the confirmation from you. Amazon will ask that, are you sure that you want to delete? You will say yes. then and then only you are able to delete. If you remembered yesterday, we have also created one security group. So let me delete this security group as well. Guys, now we are doing the practical. Now in our each and every session, we have a practical, correct? Now see, we have an EC2 instance right now. I want 2-3 people who will, who can speak with me continuously. Sunil is there. Yes. Sunil is there and Happy Chocha is there. Tajmin is there. Correct. So you all people are very much intelligent. So I need continuously, I need your support continuously. So as you know that yesterday when we created the EC2 instance, we have followed the 7 step. Yes.
Yes,
hello.
We did. Thank you.
Yes, we have followed the 7 step.
We're very much with you.
So what we will do now, we will launch one virtual server. That means I will create one more laptop inside my laptop. Yes, okay. Sure. I will create one more laptop inside my laptop. Bapi, this is the same thing whatever we did yesterday. Okay. This is the same thing whatever we did yesterday. If you have any doubt, let me show you over here that yesterday, what we did yesterday, we have did this thing. Yes or no?
Yes.
This thing we this EC2 instance we have
created.
I was watching yesterday. Okay, Bapi. Okay, no problem. So what we did, first of all, Happy. First of all, we have click on launch instance. Yes.
Yes.
Launch. Everyone. Now I'm going to start the lab. So when you will click on launch the instance, you first of all, what you will do? Quickly, I need an answer. What we will do first? We will choose the Amazon machine image. What is this Amazon machine image?
The window, the type of operating system.
Excellent. Type of operating system. And what we called it technically in cloud?
The storage.
Template. Yes. Which kind of template you want to use?
Yes.
After that, you will move on to the step number 2. In step number 2, what you will choose? Instance type. What this instance type says? This instance type says that how much RAM, CPU you will get. Yes.
Yes.
Of course, simple. Yes. And which kind of network performance you will get. Yes.
Yes.
After that, after that we will click over here and we will say configure instance detail. When you will click on configure instance detail, you will move into the step number 3. In step number 3, first you will decide how many laptop or virtual server you want. Yes.
You want, yes.
Today, if you will say I want to create 3 virtual server, then within 5 minutes it will create how many virtual server for you?
3.
Let's say you have a 3 employee. Karan is your employee, Gajanan is your employee, Prabodh is your employee, and let's say Happy Chocha is manager. So Happy will say, okay, Karan, you can use this one, you can use this one, you can use this one. Got it?
This one. Okay. Yes.
Correct. And network, like it is part of which VPC. So by default, this is the VPC, virtual private cloud. We will discuss in detail. Don't worry. So if you don't have your own virtual private cloud, then it will go with the default. Got it?
Default. Yeah.
And you will define the subnet also. The people who are from networking field, they know the subnetting very well. Yes.
Yes.
So subnet you have to define. Now today I will play with this one, public IP. If you will say when we create the EC2 instance in default subnet, it was automatically assigned the public IP to AWS will automatically assign the public IP address to your EC2 instance. Yes.
Yes. Sure.
So listen, this automatically assigned public IP address will be not static.
Okay, I was about to ask that. Is it going to be a static or to be dynamic? Okay.
It will be dynamic. Dynamic means you know very well. DHCP, yes.
Yes.
Dynamic means you know very well. Dynamic means I have a pool of IP address. Out of that IP address, one IP address will be assigned to my server. Got it?
To be listed to you. Thank you.
Yes. Then you will go with the storage. Now tell me how much by default storage I will get in my first EC2 instance in free tier. Quickly, I need an excellent answer. Yes, I have not finished my question and you answered very well. So, step number 4, add the storage. So by default, you will get the 30 GB. Guys, I'm telling you the same thing, whatever we discussed yesterday. Yes.
Sure.
So by default, we will get 30 GB. Can I add 100 GB extra?
Yes, but that will not cover in free, like free
Excellent.
tier.
That will be not covered in free tier. You don't have to pay for this one. You have to pay for this one. So guys, here I'm saying that if this is your EC2 instance, by default, your C drive will be how much space? 30 GB. Now you are saying that I am very much fan of movie. So if you want to store the movie, you will create 100 GB drive. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm studying and I'm pursuing my master and I want to store my all the master data in this TB. You will purchase one more 50 GB. Yes.
Okay. 150.
Listen. If I want to do the same thing with my physical virtual server, then what we like what we are doing, like we will order from Amazon. When it will come physically, then I will I will attach the hard disk with my laptop. Yes.
Yes.
But here you don't want to do anything. You just have to do the 2 clicks. Within 2 clicks you will get the 100 GB and you can attach this 100 GB with your server. The best part of this one is that if you are saying that this 100 GB I want only for one day, how many times? Only for one day. Okay. Then you have to pay only for one day. Happy Chocha, are you getting me what I'm saying?
Yes,
Happy,
you said
say,
for one
on
day.
demand.
On demand. Yes, on demand.
Okay.
Gajanan, NTT Data Group. Yes, Gajanan. Very good. Excellent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct. So, see what I am saying. Suppose if you want to purchase 1 TB hard disk, what you will do? You will order from the Amazon. It will come within few days and you can use it. Now, if you want to return after using, can you return it after using? No. Yes. After use, you cannot reserve. You can cannot return to Amazon. But here,
you can't.
Here in Amazon, if you're purchasing anything after using, if you want to return, you can return it. Yes or no?
Okay.
So that is the good. Yes, you can save the money. Yes.
Yes, you can.
Correct. Now, interview question. Can I reduce this 30 GB to 20 GB?
No, that's by default.
Yes, that is possible.
Are you sure, Sunil?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say I have added 100 GB. One more, I have added 100 GB. Sunil, I have added the 100 GB. After adding the 100 GB, my data size is only 40 GB. So can I reduce the 100 GB to 40 GB?
Yes, you can reduce that.
Are you sure?
No, I think we can't reduce.
So
we
here,
have to delete
Sunil,
the storage completely.
Sunil, so here you are saying we cannot reduce. So how can you say that?
Yeah, there also we can't remove. Yes, we can't remove. Right.
So it remains at 30.
No, listen, there is also a solution. See, when you are fresher, when you will go for the interview, that person will ask. When that person will ask this question, he will come to know that whether you have performed. See, fresher, I'm talking about the fresher. Yes, I'm not talking that you are experienced. When you will say, okay, sir, I have purchased 100 GB space and I can reduce. That means you have not performed the lab. You just go through the theory.
Oh, okay.
If you will say, sir, we cannot reduce. So when you will say, sir, when I will try to reduce, Amazon will give me the message that you cannot reduce it. That means you did the lab, yes or no?
Okay.
Correct. So if you are start working as a fresher in cloud industry, then it is not compulsory that you must have an experience. Correct. But whatever you are saying in front of interviewer, you have to be very much confident. Here, if you are saying that, sir, we can reduce, that means, okay, he will not say anything. But when you will say, sir, Amazon says that once you will purchase anything from me, you cannot reduce. You can directly return and you can purchase the new. Yes, I will show you. Don't worry. This is nothing but the EBS. What? This is what? EBS. Sushan, excellent. It's free. You cannot reduce, but you can add and pay. Sushan, yes. Perfect. So this is also very, very important. Yesterday, I told you guys that I will discuss this thing in detail. So I'm discussing now. These are the texts. Yesterday, I explained you everything about the text as well. Yesterday, I told you that where we can use the text. In the automation part also, you can add the text if you want to add the text. Yes, and let me say, these are the security groups. Now, this is your firewall. In backend, listen to me carefully. In backend, Amazon are using router, Amazon are using switch, Amazon are using the firewall, Amazon are using the server. Guys, in backend, these all devices are there. Whatever we are doing in GNS, packet tracer, and live. Yes, in backend, these all devices are there. If you have seen yesterday, when I have created the EC2 instance, my EC2 instance is connected with Ethernet 0/0. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Sunil. Yes, this is the real thing. Correct? When you will do the lab, you have to realize, you have to imagine that if you are creating something, that means that something is attached with, any other devices. Correct? So here, what I am saying, that if this is my EC2 instance, so this EC2 instance is connected with a switch. This switch is connected with the router. This router is connected with the firewall, and this firewall is connected somewhere with the cloud. Now tell me one thing. Yesterday, I don't know, I think Sunil, I asked to access this EC2 instance. Yes, Sunil.
Yes. Yeah.
Now Sunil, see. To be honest, correct, you all are more and double experienced than me. You have 2 decades of year of experience. If I'm saying something, just think and imagine. Sunil, yesterday you are in India right now, correct? So
Right.
Sunil, yesterday I asked you to access this virtual server from your laptop. Yes.
Correct.
So when I say that, Sunil, can you please access to this EC2 instance? Your traffic is going from this, whatever your cloud ISP, it will go from here and it will go into the, it will hit the firewall. Yes.
Yes.
When it will hit the firewall, if you remember yesterday, I allowed all traffic.
Correct.
I said that all traffic are allowed. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So when I said all traffic are allowed, that means your firewall allow you to access the EC2 instance. Yes.
Yes.
That means traffic
Okay.
will go to router. Now, what is router? In your VPC, there is one routing table. I will
Okay.
show you. I will
Correct.
show you that where is the routing table. So what
Yes.
router will do? Router will do the routing lookup. Yes or no? The people who are in
Yes.
networking, you know very well. What router will do? Router will do the routing lookup. So router will say,
Yes.
okay, so this Sunil is trying to access this server. What is the IP address of this server? Whatever the IP address, 172.16.x.y. Yes.
Yes.
Listen, now I am trying to connect the dots.
Mm-hmm.
So when router will do the routing lookup, okay, these routes are there in my routing table. It will say, okay, you can go.
Okay.
Then this Sunil request goes to the switch and switch to the server. And now server will reply to switch to router, router to firewall, firewall to cloud. And now Sunil are able to access. Sunil, got it?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Got it.
This is very much true. And this is very, very important. Now, if you look at this slide carefully, this is my virtual server. Yes. This is my
Okay.
switch. This is my router. This is my
Okay.
firewall. And this is my
Yes.
ISP. In one word, can I say this is my networking?
Of course.
Yes.
Can I say in one word that this is my networking? Yes, I can say that this is my networking. All the students in this batch, I'm not taking the name, those who finished the CCNP from me. If you just try to recall whatever we discussed, you will get everything in this session. And trust me, if you understood the how to create the EC2 instance, you will understood, in like whatever the remaining services we have, you will get all the services in detail, because one of the most difficult surveys in AWS is EC2 instance. What?
EC2 instance.
You know why? Because in EC2 instance, you have to use the routing and switching, you have to use the security, you have to use the Linux, you have to use everything.
Okay.
Yes, if I talk about the S3, and S3, you don't want to go with the operating system and nothing, no IP, nothing, just storage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Correct. But whenever I'm saying EC2, that means you have to connect all together. Yes.
Okay. Bring in storage, routing, switching, firewall.
Firewall, everything.
Okay.
Yes. Now, then you have to create the key pair. If you remember yesterday, we have created the key pair. Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes. Now, what is the use of this key pair? Tell me quickly, guys. I want to show you the
Security.
excellent lab.
That's
To
for authentication.
authenticate or to log into that instance, like which we created.
Which kind of algorithm we can use, Sunil?
RSA.
Yeah.
Excellent. What RSA algorithm says?
Review.
What RSA algorithm says?
Okay.
You know,
RSA.
I know that you people know. I know that you people know. Why we are using RSA algorithm comes under which category? RSA algorithm comes under which category? That is my question. Can I tell you? RSA algorithm comes under the asymmetric. If you want to do the asymmetric encryption, which kind of encryption?
Asymmetric.
Then you have to use which algorithm?
I
What is
see.
asymmetric? What is asymmetric encryption? Asymmetric encryption means two keys are used to encrypt and decrypt the traffic. For an example,
Okay.
I will use the key Cisco, and I'm sending one packet. So right now, for this packet, what is my key?
Cisco.
When Sunil will receive this packet, Sunil will not use this key. Sunil will use key different.
Okay.
Sunil,
Okay.
Sunil, between you and me, we have a same packet. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
When I send, what password I use?
Cisco.
Sunil, when you received, which password you used?
Cisco 123.
Both are different. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So asymmetric. Sunil, if I will say I will use the password AWS and you will also use the password AWS. Now here the password is common. Yes.
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 Sunil, listen, Sunil. If there is one attacker who this is the attacker. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now Sunil, you tell me, like which one is harder for attacker to steal this packet? Which method is harder? First one or second one?
First one is harder
Excellent answer. Tell me why.
because both are using like different passwords are there.
That means you are saying here that
Asymmetric.
attacker must know about Cisco and Cisco 123. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Then only attacker will take this packet. Yes.
Okay.
That is asymmetric. If I'm
So
saying
asymmetric is-
symmetric, if I'm saying symmetric means if attacker know AWS, attacker will take the
One
packet.
pass.
Yes.
Yes. Correct.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
asymmetric
Symmetric.
means what? Asymmetric. Means desymmetric. Asymmetric. Asymmetric means what? Sender and receiver are using the different password. Got it?
Okay. Noted.
Got it? So that's why we have created the key pair over here.
Okay.
Why I am telling you this all things right now? I am telling you this all things right now. The only reason is, to be honest, the only reason is when I have attended the interview with the Amazon in London, they asked me simple question. Why my password is so strong when I have create my password with the key pair? Why the password? Yesterday, if you remember, when we generate the password, it looks very long. Yes or no?
Yes.
Hello?
It's
Very
complex.
long. Very
It's
long. Very
complex.
complicated.
Why it is very long? Because you use which kind of encryption?
Symmetric.
Asymmetric. This is the technical answer. Got it? And
Got
let
it.
me tell you one more thing here, that if let's say I have created one key pair, my key pair name is nothing but the BAPI dot key pair. Can I use, see, this is the key pair. Sunil, this is the key pair which I used for my EC2 instance 1. Yes. Sunil, can I use the same key pair for your EC2 instance?
Yes.
Anyone else? I don't want any kind of robotic discussion, that I am speaking, you are listening. No. If you are wrong also, that is fine. Tell me, can I use the same key pair for another EC2 instance?
Yes, that is possible.
Excellent. Now, Sunil, when I have used this key pair for my EC2 instance, for an example, it generated the password XYZ. Now, when I will use the same key pair for another EC2 instance, what will be the password? Same or different?
So
Could be the same.
Instance, it will be different because we are using the private key to connect to the instance. So it will be different.
Excellent answer. Correct. If you'll
Come
focus,
again.
Sunil, if you'll focus in each and every session like this, you are going to, within some time you will move to Germany. Correct. If you need any support from Germany, you are most welcome.
Sure.
I'm pleasure to give you support over there. And don't worry, I have near about 700-800 client in Germany. If you want a contact right now, I will share you the right now. The person who is 2 CCIE, she is working in Germany in one of the multinational company. Correct. See guys, if you speak, I will come to know you are speaking, you are listening. It doesn't matter, like your answer is correct or wrong. If you speak means you know. Yes. If you'll speak, I will be more motivated to, deliver you in detail. If you're not speaking, you're simply listening, I will just say, okay, got it next, that's it. Happy. Here I'm saying
Yes, sir.
that I have only one key pair. How many?
One key pair. Yes, I wanted to get that one.
Now technically you think this is your EC2
Yeah.
instance, you are using the same key pair. This is my EC2
Yes.
instance, I'm using the same key pair. This is, let's say,
Okay.
Bapi EC2 instance, he is using the same key pair. Yes.
Key pair. Okay.
Now
Yes.
tell me one thing, we all are using the same key pair for password. Yes.
Okay.
If
Yes.
it will generate the same password, let's say generate the password ABC. So if ABC is same password for everyone, then everyone can access to any, everyone's EC2 instance.
Yeah.
Yes. Then there is no security.
Yeah. Security is compromised.
There is no security. So that's why in asymmetric, whenever you are saying that, it is using the public and private key, so everyone's password will be different.
Okay.
That means you are in the same apartment. You are in the same
Okay.
apartment, but everyone's room is different.
Got a different key as well. Okay.
Got it? You are
Noted.
inside the same apartment, but your room is different. My room is room number 1, here room number 2. So there is a security. Yes. If you want to enter into my room, you have to take the permission.
Yeah, with a different key probably. Okay.
Everyone clear?
Noted.
Hello.
Yes, it is clear. And my
Yes.
one more question I have.
Yes, Sunil.
Can we have multiple keys? Like I created one key and you create another key. Is it possible in like real time scenarios? Is it possible?
Of course possible, my brother.
Because AWS is not providing us that option, right? We can create only one key for one instance.
इसके लिए जुगाड़ करना पड़ता है, सुनील.
Okay. Because in UI we can't create like multiple keys.
Yes.
So okay.
Yes. But what I said, for that, what you have to do, you have to go with someone. See, we are professional and technical person, correct? So
Workaround we have to do.
so we know that how to do it, correct? If you not find one way, you will start finding another way. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That is interesting question. I did many times, and I will show you.
Okay,
Correct.
fine.
But
Sure.
that I will not show you in front of everyone. But I will tell you that how to do it.
Okay.
Correct. Because if I'll tell you now, and if I upload this video on YouTube, then that will be not good. Okay. So let me tell you one
Sure.
more thing. Let's say, Sunil, I have created one EC2 instance, and this is my key pair. Yes, and this key pair I'm using for this EC2 instance. So I log in into EC2 instance via this key pair. Now someone deleted my key pair. And next time I want to log in into my EC2 instance, I have not changed the password as well. So how I can log in?
We can't log in.
You got my question? Yes.
Yes.
My question is that you generate the password from this key pair, you log in into this virtual server. After that, your employee by mistakenly delete this key pair, and you are already logged in. So what, at the end, what you will do, you will shut down, and tomorrow when you will start. So when you will start tomorrow, you need password. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, where is the password? Where is the password? Password is not there. Why? Because you don't have a key pair. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So how you will log in? Here my question is that when someone deleted your key pair, how to generate the
New key pair.
new key pair?
But we can log in using the portal. So in AWS portal, we can connect directly.
I will show you. You cannot
Okay.
connect until and unless you don't have a password. If you have changed the password, that is different case. But you have not changed the password. Yes. This is also the interview question. Yes.
Okay.
And उसके लिए भी हम लोग जुगाड़ करते हैं. Don't worry, I will show you. Now this is my instance ID. Instance ID is used to identify each and every instance separately. Once it will show you the status 2x2 check is passed. Can anyone tell me what is this 2x2 check?
One is instance health and another one is reachable, whether it is reachable or not.
That means here you are saying that whenever we are purchasing anything online and whenever you are saying, whenever we are doing the payment, yes, Whenever you are purchasing anything online, and whenever we are saying making the payment, so when you will put your credit card number or debit card number or CV number and OTP and everything, it will take some time to
Yes.
verify. Yes.
Okay.
If you know, sometimes it will take 1 minute to verify your all the details, and once all the
Yes.
details is correct, you are able to pay. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Of
right.
course.
Similarly, when you will create any virtual server or EC2 instance, it will verify everything in detail. Means what? Technically, technically, whatever the IP you have chosen, whatever the subnet you have chosen, whatever the network you have chosen, it will verify all the configuration, plus it will also check that everything is healthy or not. Healthy means everything is fine or not, and that's why we have one facility in AWS, and that is nothing but what?
Yes.
Cloud.
Okay.
There is
Watch.
CloudWatch, CloudFront, CloudFormation, CloudTrail. See, CloudWatch, CloudFront, CloudFormation, CloudTrail. These all services have different functions.
Okay.
Got it?
Noted.
Yes. So once it is ready, it will take the public IP address, private IP address, and now you want a password. So you have to browse your file. This is my key pair. From here, you will browse, you will put it over here. It will show you the RSA content. Which kind of content?
RSA content.
I will show you.
There you go.
After that, you can say download remote desktop file. You can enter the password, and now that's it, and connect it. Now let me show you. Can I create the EC2 instance now, Bapi?
Let's go, shall we?
Bapi,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Whenever you feel like I'm going too fast or too slow, you're free to put in chat. But before saying anything in chat, make sure that you are with me mentally, because I don't know where you are physically. So now let me say launch the instance. So what we will do first, how many total operating system or templates we have? 45. Yes. Yesterday I told you this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now I need 2016 Windows Server. So I will choose this free tier. If I'm saying free tier, that means I don't want to pay. I will say select. Yesterday we discussed about this one as well. So I am just skipping it, and I'm saying t2.micro configure instance detail. Right now, let me create only one default VPC, default subnet. Here I am choosing which option? Just enable option. Correct. And whenever you will say shutdown behavior, you can stop or you can terminate. If you say terminate, directly it will be terminate. If you are saying stop, you can stop it. Stop hibernate behavior. Sometimes we are putting our PC into sleeping mode. Can you see the first option in my laptop? Here, guys, can you see
Sleep.
here sleep mode?
Yeah, sleep mode.
So
Sleep
what
mode,
will
yes.
happen if I click on sleep mode? My PC will go into the sleep mode. Yes.
Yes.
Same thing. This is nothing but the hibernate mode. What?
Hibernate.
Hibernate.
Yes.
Correct. If I will say enable termination protection, that means by mistakenly no one can delete to my EC2 instance. Let me make it enable. Monitoring. If I will say monitoring means what? It will monitor my virtual server. Can I start monitoring?
Okay. Please.
Yes, but they have mentioned something over here. What they have mentioned?
Additional changes apply. Charges
apply. No worry. Tenancy. Can you see the tenancy? What do you mean by tenancy? Can anyone tell me what is tenancy? Yes.
Tenacity.
And Sunil, don't worry. If you don't know anything, don't worry. You are over here to learn. I am also over here to learn. If you don't know, you can say I don't know. It's okay. Even sometimes I don't know many things. Tenancy means what? You can see tenancy says that whatever the CPU, RAM, ROM you are using over here, you have to share with someone else, or you have to use by your own only. Can you see the first option?
Yes.
Shared dedicated host.
Now my question is, we are creating one EC2 instance in which region?
In Mumbai region.
Sunil, if you will create the EC2 instance in Mumbai region, then and you will use the free tier, then you are sharing me and you. Whatever the EC2 instance, the RAM and ROM and everything is there, that will be shared between you and me. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
In free tier. But here, if I will say dedicated, that means I have to pay. Got it?
Okay.
It is like one RAM. If you want to use it by O1, you will say dedicated. If you want to share with someone, you will say share. Yes.
Okay.
So these are the important. So right now, let me make it simple and let me say add storage. So when you will say add storage, let me add some volume today. Let me say this is my D drive. Let me say this is my D drive. So snapshot, as I told you, these all are the snapshot. We have a lab for snapshot, so don't worry. Now let me make it 50 GB. How much, Sunil?
50. Okay.
GB. And let me make it 20 GB. You said we can reduce, yes? So let me say 20 GB. Got it?
Okay.
Sunil, yes?
Yes.
Now you are too much excited. What will happen? I will when I will say
Fantasy.
Yeah.
when I will say text, it will add the text or not? Yes.
Right.
Don't worry. So wait and watch. Text. So oh my god, I'm in step number 5. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It
Okay.
passed.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Configure security group. So let me say this is my security group Sunil. This is for Sunil security group. Yes. And I don't want to allow. I just want to allow which traffic?
RDP.
RDP.
TCP.
Yes,
Okay.
RDP, and that's it. Nothing. Let me say review and launch. Can I say launch?
Yes.
Let me create the key pair. So what is my key pair? Let me say key pair name is also nothing but the Sunil and download the key pair. Yes. My key pair is downloaded over here. Yes or no?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now let me say launch the instance. Sunil, this is for you. Read the statement.
Yeah. Volume of size 20 GB smaller than the snapshot, and expected size is more than 30 GB.
I told you, you cannot. Yes.
Yes. Right.
That's why I'm trainer.
Yeah.
I
Right.
told you, you cannot reduce the size.
Mhm.
Minimum 30 GB required. How much?
30. So this
30.
snapshot that we are using, so
Mhm.
can we change that snapshot if some snapshot which takes like less than 30 GB or 20 GB?
Still you are not
Is it-
able. अभी भी आपने आपके dots को connect नहीं किया है. Let me connect the dots together. Yes.
Okay.
Sunil, here Amazon says that the EC2 instance which you are creating, that EC2 instance is created based on the AMI. Yes.
Right.
AMI is nothing but what?
Template.
Now
Yes.
the template, this template is created from snapshot.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this snapshot capacity is a minimum
30 GB.
30
30
GB.
GB. Now at the end you are creating one EC2 instance, and that EC2 this EC2 instance using this AMI. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
here Sunil, you are saying that no, my C drive is 20 GB. So if your C drive is 20 GB, how how it will take this 30 GB data, because space is total 20 GB, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So Sunil, here you are saying that if I will change the snapshot, forget it, see AMI template or snapshot all are same. Here, if you are saying that I want to change the snapshot, that means you are changing what?
OS.
OSM.
So if your OS is only 10 GB, you can say 10 GB. Got it?
Got it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Now
All clear.
and that's why you are here. Don't worry. So here we are saying previous, and let me say previous and previous, and here I have to say how much? 30 GB. Review
30
and
GB.
launch. This is the key pair and launch. So now we have created one EC2 instance. Yes, this is my EC2 instance. Now this is again this is nothing but the Sunil's virtual server. Got it?
Okay.
This is Sunil virtual server. Now before moving ahead, let me say notepad. I'm just opening one notepad, and what is the public IP address of this EC2 instance? Say let me note down. This is the private IP address. Yes. Yes, and what is the public IP? The public IP address is this one.
18.
This is the public IP. Yes. Now here I said that private IP. So this private IP address, this virtual server took from where?
Subnet.
Subnet. And where is the subnet? In
The
VPC.
VPC. Yeah.
Our next session will be on this one only. We are in which region right now?
Mumbai.
Mumbai. In Mumbai region, there is by default one VPC. Yes. Default VPC. Yes.
Okay.
Hello guys. And in this default VPC, how many subnets are there?
3.
3
Three
subnets.
subnets. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
now, let's look at your private IP address. What is your private IP address? 172.31.42.0.
3142.
Now tell me,
Yeah.
it comes under which category? It may be, it depends. It may be from this subnet 3 or from default subnet 1, correct? So that you will decide from here, where
Mhm.
you can see
Okay.
it is part of which availability zone? 1A.
South one.
1A.
See, which is 1A over here? 1A over here is this one, yes?
Yes.
So it is
Subnet
part
2.
of subnet 2.
2.
Two.
So my question is that your EC2 instance took the private IP address from there. What about this public IP?
Mhm.
This public IP address, it took from the Amazon DSCP pool. From where?
Hmm.
This public
Amazon
IP
DSCP.
is not elastic IP. Elastic IP is static public IP address. Are you able to see an elastic IP here?
No.
No. Yes. So when I will restart, my public IP will be changed. So that's why I have not down the public IP over here. Yes.
Okay.
Now it is initializing. Let me select this one. Let me say connect. So when I will say connect, it will say, okay, you have to connect via RDP. I will go via RDP. This is my username. Yes. Your next 5 minutes are very, very important. So please focus. This is your username. Password, I don't know. Yes, I don't know the password. So let me get the password. When you will get the password, you will see the message. To decrypt the password, you will need your key pairs for this instance. So what is my key pair name?
Okay. Snake.
Sunil.
So where it is?
Downloaded it.
Downloaded it. This is, and this file extension is PAM file. What? .pam. What do you mean by .pam? .pam is nothing but the privacy enhanced mail. What? Like we have a .text file, .pdf file, .xml file. Yes. So .pam is nothing but what? Privacy enhanced mail. Got it?
Okay. Noted.
Yes.
Privacy enhanced mail.
Privacy enhanced mail. So let me go over here now. This is the content inside your PEM file. Sunil,
Mhm.
Yeah.
this is the content inside your PEM file. Let me put it over here. Can you see the content?
Very complicated.
Yes.
I told you something about RSA.
Yeah. It
Yes.
will give us private key and server will have the public key.
Public key. So listen, based on this one, it will generate one password. What it will do? When I will say
It will generate
decrypt,
password.
when I will say decrypt, it will generate the password. Yes.
Okay.
And this is my password. Yes. This is my password. Yes. So once you will get the password, what you will do? You will go over here. You will say download demo desktop file. It is downloaded over here. And I will say I want to connect. So when you will say you want to connect, okay, put the password. I enter the password. Okay. And now I am able to log in into my virtual server. We have created one virtual server inside my laptop.
Okay.
As I told you yesterday, I deployed my Palo Alto on AWS. I deployed my SD-WAN on the AWS. You can also, if you don't know how to deploy these all things, that is fine, but at least you can store your data into this server. Yes.
Mhm.
Hello.
It's true. It's true. You
Now
can.
tell me one thing. When we created the EC2 instance, at that time, what is the size of our extra hard disk that we have added?
50 GB.
Yeah.
Can I reduce it? No, you cannot. You cannot reduce the size of your hard disk. You cannot reduce, but you can delete that volume and you can purchase the new. Don't worry, if we will not get a time today, next lab we will do it. What is this? This is my virtual server. Someone asked me one question, in my past batch, sir, that can I use this virtual server as my router?
Mhm. Yes.
I need answer from you. Can I use this virtual server as a router? Think and answer.
Yes.
Please be on mute. You can use this server as a router, as a DSCP server, as a DNS server, as a Active Directory server, as a PC, as a desktop, and all. Got it?
Okay, noted.
Got it or not?
Yes. Noted.
Yes. Yesterday, I also told you that, when you will log in into your EC2 instance, you will get the space. How much space you will get? Like, just a moment. Yeah, this one, correct? So when I will go over here and when I will check, it will show me my C drive. It will show me my C drive. Yes. It will show me the extra 50 dB drive over here. Yes or no?
Yes, it will show.
No.
It will show me that extra 50 GB drive over here. How much space you are getting?
No,
30
80
GB.
GB.
Where is your extra 50 GB? Your 50 GB is there. But if you remember, whenever you will attach anything in your laptop, you have to first format it. Yes or no? Like if you purchase the new pen drive from the market, then what we will do first time we will format, and then you can. That means that hard drive is not live right now. You have to make it live. You have to make it online.
Okay.
So for that, what you will do? For that, you can go into the computer management. So once you will go into the computer management, it will show you when you will go inside the disk management, it will show you that 50 GB space over there. Correct? It is the free tier, so that's why it is taking the time. This is disk management. Yes.
Yes.
So this is 50 GB, but it is in offline state. Yes.
Yes.
So what I will do, I will make it
Online.
and I have to make it initialize. Yes.
Okay.
Then this is still not, and this is still unallocated. Can you see?
Yes.
So I will just format
Unallocated.
it. What I will do, I will just format it. Yes. And done formatting. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see 50 GB space now?
Yes.
Yes, guys. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes. Now, can I don't want 50 GB. I want to make it 25 GB, 25 GB. Can I make it 25 GB, 25 GB? Answer me quickly.
Yes.
Yes. Let me say shrink the volume. So let me say 25 GB. Please, thoda sant. 25. Can you see? This is 25 and this is 25. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Let me say okay. Done. Let me check now. Let me say refresh. Let me go over here and let me see. Now it is done. This is done. Let me check now. Are you able to see 25, 25?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Can I merge again?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Of course, yes. Yeah. If you want to merge again, when you will go, just a moment. Sorry. When you will say extend, you need this option, extend volume. So if you want to merge together, I'm sorry, then again you have to say delete the volume. What you will do?
Delete the volume.
You will say delete the volume. So it is unallocated. Once it is unallocated, you will say extend the volume. What you will say? Again, you can make it 50 GB. Yes.
Okay.
Are you able to see?
Yes.
Can I copy and paste the data from my laptop to the virtual cloud? Okay, let me copy this lab number 1 and let me put it over here. Yes, I just copy my one PPT and I'm copying from my laptop to this virtual server. Now this lab number 1 is stored in cloud. Where? Lab number 1 is stored where?
In cloud.
Cloud. So my question is that when I will go over here and when I will say I want to shrink the volume, means you are dividing the volume. Okay, 25 GB, 25 GB, done. So now tell me, we have put our file in which folder? In which folder? D drive. Yes.
D drive. Yeah.
So when I will say divide it in 2, so it will create the 2 hard disk, 2 space. Yes. Can you see? This is my which space? This is my movie space. Yes. Let's say this is my movie space. So we have one file over here. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me put one file over here. Yes, let me put one file. Let me say lab auto scanning lab copy, and let me put it over here. Where? over here,
E drive.
E drive. So I have put one file over here, and now you are saying that I want to delete this file, I want to delete this volume. So we can delete, yes. So because you cannot merge without deletion, so if you say I want to delete, you will say okay, delete the volume. So when you will say delete the volume, your file will be deleted, yes. Hello. And again you can say extend the volume. And so what I am saying that if
Can
you
we
have
expand C drive?
really, let me
No,
try
no,
now.
just
Let me go
No,
over
we
here.
have OS there. I think we can't.
Listen. Let me show you live. If you have any question, you are free to ask me right now. Can you see? You can extend the volume not from here, from backend. Hello.
okay, but we can shrink it on C drive, no?
Of course you can, man. If I will go, see, listen. If I will go over here, if I will say this one, I will say ask me later. And I don't know why it is coming. Let me go over here. You can see over here. This is my 30 GB, correct? Can I say screen the volume? Listen, queuing volume for available string space, please wait. It will try, it is finding out in backend that whether you are able to screen this volume or not. Can you see? Hello, the person who asked me the question.
Yes, yes.
You can. Yes. Here mentioned you cannot shrink the volume beyond the point. That means beyond some limitation, but you can do it. That means what I'm saying, how to shrink it, how to delete it, how to extend it. Everyone got it?
Yes, we did. Thank you.
Can I extend this 30 GB to 35 GB?
Yes, you can.
Can I extend the space from 30 GB to 35 GB?
I think no.
Yeah, we can't, because how do we add extra 5 GB?
Okay.
Because that's a template.
Don't worry. You just relax. I'm here. Don't worry. So what I said that you want to extend the volume. Yes. When I will click on volume, how many volumes you have? C drive, D drive. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes,
What is the size of my C drive?
30 GB.
30 GB. Can I go into the action? Can I say modify the volume?
Modify.
If I
Okay.
will say 20 GB, it will not take the 20 GB. You are getting
Okay.
the message. Yes. The size of the volume
Yeah.
cannot be,
Can be.
it cannot, the size of the volume can only be increased, not decreased. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me make it 100 GB. I can make it 100 GB. Man, let me say modify the volume. When I will say refresh, you will get the new size. Hello. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let me go and let me say, where is the 100 GB C drive? I'm not able to see 100 GB. You will get, wait. You will just go over here and you will say, just a moment, where is your that part? Just a moment, let me say tools and computer management, and it is, you people are following me, yes? You people are getting whatever I'm telling you over here, yes?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. So let me see, are you able to see 100 GB over here? No, I'm
No.
not able to see 100 GB. So you can do one thing, just refresh the everything. Let me see, where is the refresh button? Refresh. Are you able to see 70? So
Yeah.
total you
70.
said 100. So 30 is already you have. What is the new space? 70, of course. Correct. So when you will go and when you will say when you will go and when you will say extend the volume, I will say okay, extend, and done. What is the total size of your C drive? 100 GB, yeah.
100K. Yeah.
So you can see over here, it is 100 GB, yes. So if you wish to increase the C drive, you can, yes. Hello, are you there?
Yes.
Correct. So whatever this addition, deletion
Increase
part,
the
Happy Chocha, your voice is not audible. Your voice is not audible. Your voice is not audible. Can you repeat again?
Not decreasing.
Sorry. Come again.
saying increasing again, but not decreasing.
You
Oh,
cannot decrease. You know why you cannot
I was
decrease? Because
asking,
you
you
cannot.
can only increase, you can only
Just a moment. Just
increase,
a
but
moment.
not decreasing.
Yeah, you can only increase. You cannot
I was saying you
decrease.
can.
How? I am not saying that we cannot increase. Amazon says that you cannot decrease the size. You know why? Because technically Amazon, see, there are two things. One, if you will decrease over here, whenever you will decrease the size over here, it may be possible that you already have some data in this size, correct? So when you are saying decreasing, how in backend, how Amazon will come to know that whatever the data you have in this drive, how you will, how you will how you will how will make your data separate. Like, if it's a 50 GB 30 GB data is there, and if you are saying that now I want only 30 GB 20 GB, I don't want, so that is not possible to put your data separately in the 30 GB. One more thing here, if you people will decrease the size, then from where Amazon will earn the money? Yes. See, Amazon given you an option, you cannot decrease, but you can increase, correct? And see, if you don't want, let's say, Sunil, I don't want 50 GB. Sunil, my requirement is not 50 GB. My requirement is only 20 GB. Then what we will do?
We'll delete this and we'll create new one with 20 GB.
Excellent. You can delete this one and you can create the new. But Sunil, if I will delete, I will lose my data. I will lose my data. Yes.
Yes.
What is the solution? If you will say, I will go and I will say, I don't want it, man, you can just delete it.
Delete. Yeah.
You can just say detach the volume. Once you will say detach, like it is in a process, you can say detaching successful. So you can just go, what is the size? 50 GB. You can just go over here and you can say, just let me see. I think it is deleting over here. So which one we have deleted in use? Oh, sorry, I think I deleted the C drive, correct? So successfully detach the volume. Okay, let me say force detach, let me say refresh. So when I will say refresh,
No, I
you can
think did
see,
I?
okay, this one is
That is
available
why it
now.
came to here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now this one we have deleted. Yes. So when you will go over here and when you will check over here, the drive you have, that is D drive, you have deleted. Yes.
Yes.
What about the data?
It is lost.
Lost. So that is not good solution. Yes.
Yeah.
So what is the alternate solution for that? Yes. Now, first we have deleted that 100 GB. Now we have deleted 50 GB. How much would your requirement? Let's say I want only 10 GB. How much? You need only 10 GB. So you will only create the 10 GB and that's it. And here you will say, okay, create the volume. So you don't want to pay 50 GB. Now your requirement is only 10 GB and 10 GB drive will be created with the E drive. So when I will say refresh, correct, and when I will go over here, when I will say action, you can see attach the volume. So when you will say attach the volume, with whom you want to attach,
Instance.
instance. Of course, you purchase one drive and you are attaching with the drive, correct?
Yeah.
So I've attached my this particular new 10 GB volume with my drive. It is in use right now. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So when you will go over here and when you will check your this particular thing, you will get the 10 GB. Yes. I will say make it online. Make it initialize the disk. Yes. And you will say simple volume. Done. And so what we did over here we said that I don't want 50 GB. Why should I have to pay for 50 GB? So instead of 50 GB, what is my requirement?
10 GB.
So I purchased the new volume. Yes. It is created D because D drive is already available, not available. That's why. Otherwise, it will create the new drive, that is E drive. So whatever I play with this one, correct? Don't worry, we will do the same thing many times in our upcoming session. Whatever I did over here, what we called it? Tell me what we called it. This one. What is this? This one, EBS, elastic block storage. This is nothing but the elastic block storage. Once attached, you can create a file system on top of this volume, run a database, or use them in any other way you would use a block device. Amazon EBS volume are placed in a specific availability zone where they are automatically replicated to protect you from the failure of the single moment. This thing we will discuss, don't worry. I will not skip anything. Yes. So we have just play with this part. Which part? Sunil. Which part?
EBS.
EBS.
Elastic
Lab.
block storage. The important thing over here you have to remember is you can increase the size, but you cannot decrease. Any questions so far?
One question. So we deleted the that disk or the space, but how we will get the data back? So
That is my next topic.
okay. Because I was looking for the solution how you will get it back. So
Well, don't worry, man. We have so many solutions for this one.
okay. And are we going to do similar kind of activity for Linux also? Because I know Linux, and there we don't do these like these manual things like we allocate disk or initialize disk, right?
If you know the Linux, you can do it.
Yeah, but the process is different, like in our Windows and Linux.
Of course, my dear, that is shell scripting.
Okay.
Yes or no? You tell me technically. I think you are a technical person like me, so you got everything. Yes. Linux is what? Linux is nothing but based on the shell scripting. Like we have a script, we have to run the script on CLI. Yes.
Yes.
And this is nothing just your Windows based on the GUI. Yes.
So there, here we have to do a lot of options, but normally in Linux, in case
You
of
have
Linux,
you have, but that you have to remember the commands that if I want to access the data,
how
if
to
I want to
attach.
how to attach and this all things.
Yes. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Correct. Why I am spending much time on first lab. If I spend much time on first lab, then my all the upcoming lab will be easy for me as a trainer. If I will not tell you this all things, like you are fresher in cloud, if I'll skip it also, you will say okay, it is fine, okay, it's done. But when you will go for the interview, when that person will ask you the question in the interview that can I reduce the size, you will say yes. That means your trainer have not told you that you cannot decrease the size. And for any future requirements, you will never come to me. You will say just leave it. Correct. So don't worry. You can say this is our day number 5. Correct. So if you feel somewhere that you have not understood this one or not that one, spend some time from your side also. Correct. At the end of the day, I am also a human being, you are also a human being. Whatever I'm telling you, that also I learned by myself. I did so many things. I did research and development. I also did, I also read so many documentation. Correct. I am teaching routing and switching, service provider, enterprise, security, AWS, GCP, Azure, SD-WAN, Python, automation. So how many things I can remember at the same time? Yes. Correct. So every time I am not saying that I am correct. Sometimes I may be not correct. I did some mistake and I said okay, this is happen and this is not happen. So you can double check, but 99.99% whatever I will say, that is based on my experience and my knowledge. What are the reasons why you cannot launch the instance? Stumbling blocks. Sushan, can you speak? Sushan, can you speak?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Sushan, you can. Please go ahead.
Yeah, because I was trying to launch an EC2 instance last night, but I got some stumbling blocks like there is no VPC or something like that.
Oh my God. Interesting question. So, Sushan, whenever you are creating the EC2 instance, as I told you today, that when you are creating first time, you have to use everything provided by the Amazon AWS. I think yesterday, I don't know whether I've uploaded the that PDF file in our drive or not, but if required, I will upload. So you are getting this error, and this error says that, see, when you created the EC2 instance, here you have to choose the network VPC, and if you don't have anything by default, you will get this default VPC, and you will get the subnet. You have a preference, you can select subnet A, B, or C, whatever the subnet you want to select, you can select the subnet and you can go ahead. So don't worry. See, if you are doing it first time, there will be a lot of problem you will face, but don't
Thank
worry,
you.
I will upload this PDF. You have a Saturday and Sunday time. You can spend some time, at least create first your EC2 instance. I promise you, when you will create your first EC2 instance, when you will start EC2 instance, when you log into instance, when you will put the data from your laptop to EC2 instance, when you will restart, when you will relog in, you will feel very happy. You will feel confident. You will feel like, oh, I did something new, which you never did in past. This is what I
Okay,
felt
thank
in
you.
2015 when I created my first EC2 instance on cloud. I hope this session makes a lot of sense for you. Now this is Friday,
Okay,
so
thank
we
you.
will directly meet on Monday, sharp at 9:30. Yes. And if anything from your side, you are free to tell me. Otherwise, we have to close the session. Even you can see we have so many people still. Us again and again, I am saying that if you have any questions, you are most welcome. But if you are coming with a question, make sure that your question is absolutely correct. Correct. And before asking, you have to clear all the concept. Means if next time if I'll ask any question from EC2 instance, that means I'm expecting the answer from you. If you not answer to me, that means you did nothing in this Saturday and Sunday. Yes, you can see the lab, you can see the PPT. Correct. I spend my lot of time to create the lab and PPT. So I am creating material, I am giving the material. What is your task? Only task is you have to just do the practical. That's it. Can I close the session now? Hello. Happy New Year to everyone. Yes. Thank you so much, guys, and see you happy and healthy 2022 to everyone. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. See you. Thank you. We'll meet on Monday. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and happy
Thank
New Year
you.
to all.
Yeah. Bye. See you guys.
Bye.